The competition aspect is what's relevant. The basic scenario of everybody's an independent contractor. You know, that's our new world, right? You don't work for a company that pays for your health insurance, that has a lifetime commitment sort of to you and with you. It's just, you're on your own, we're hiring you, you deal with your shit, and it's you against the guy next to you. And
yeah, you work from home, you have to be on a Zoom call, we get to see part of your house, that gives us more information to crush you more. I just view this play, it's just no different than streaming services sort of taking over Hollywood, how it's sort of like how that changed everything. Where back in the day you used to pay $10 to see a movie, now you pay $20 and you see all of them, and it completely devalued what everybody's doing, and like 5 guys get all the money and everybody else can go fuck themselves, and that's kind of like what's going on in this thing. Yes.
I feel that's true, yeah. I feel like the competition aspect of our current commerce and the way people live is just totally alive in this play, and more true almost than it was back then, where it was isolated to the guys who worked in these kinds of offices. And I think everybody's living in this competitive environment.
Yeah, it was way more regulated back then. Capitalism was actually regulated, and they sort of deregulated it, and now we're back to a robber baron era.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I saw the film.
So
that's the #1 question I get. Everybody's like, "Oh, you're doing Glengarry? Who's doing the Alec Baldwin part?" And I just go, "That's not in the play." And they're like, "It isn't."
Yeah. Well, they're gonna put it in, right?
Well, and then they get all sad.
I'm in the dark. I've never seen the movie. I've never seen a production of the show, which I'm happy about. So I don't have any frame of reference. You said the movie ends different. I didn't know that. So I don't know. I'm in the middle discovering what the hell this is. Sometimes I just read something and I go, "Oh, this is great," and I'll figure it out in time. I feel like I'm still like, I think we're scratching the surface here. So I don't know.
Thank you. No, I'm glad you brought up rhythm, because I think if this were a musical, which it may end up being by the time we're done with our rehearsal process, I think there's a musicality to that way of speaking. And, I think we would compare it to Sondheim in the theater. We would say, the way that you guys got to do this and hit these cutoffs, and then you pause in a certain spot, you pause in another spot, you're jumping on somebody else's line,
kickball change,
you know what I mean? So I think it's just I think it's brilliant in that way, and it's musical in a way that plays, aren't necessarily always are.
And our first day of rehearsal, we actually got a message. Mamet was on the phone, and what did he say? It's just
say this stupid.
Just say the stupid fucking words. Was his advice to us as artists, which implies a rhythm. It's just don't be too precious with it.
Right here.
She's got a ball on the top of her.
Thank you.
I worked with the director once who said, "Just do the thing. You never know what's gonna stick." And so you got people coming in from all different walks of life. Maybe to someone, this is a thing or an event that would never happen to them in their lives. But maybe someone else is sitting there going, "Man, that's me up there." And maybe we can just pull up a mirror and say, "Hey, slow down," or "Be kind," or whatever it is that they'll take. I think this play can do that. I think it does do that.
You're simmering. I told you I was doing simmering.
Hello. How do I stand? How do I stand naturally?
That's so sweet.
All right.
The only people in the show create something.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think the human condition is represented in a very wide swath, whether it's something that you're seeing on stage that's actually happening between to people, or whether it's the result of something that happened off stage that is now in there. I think that anybody that comes and sees the show will recognize, you know, something from their own life or something that they've experienced.
Yeah.
Keeping me down.
You get one shot at it, and then it's
Flower.
turn is
Right
over.
here.